Hi, welcome to my channel. This is take 2 of Her Silent Prayer by Chouinard, and it's the Detective Joe Furnier book number 5. I have to redo this video because my cat jumped up on my desk and he's just pushing everything around and walking in front of the camera, and I just think it's only fair to redo the video. So let's see if I can remember anything that I said the first time around. Now, as mentioned, it's the 5th book in the Detective Joe Furnier series. The first 4 books, which were all very good books, were The Dancing Girl, Taken to the Grave, Her Daughter's Cry, and The Other Mothers, all available through Bookouture. This book came out April 7th, and it is a Bookouture publication. I think I just said that. And it's $3.99 at the Kindle Store, and I recommend reading. It will do well as a standalone, but I do recommend the series as a whole. So I thought with this one, and I'll tell you why when I'm finished with this part, is I'm going to go ahead and read the summary from the publisher. It says, "Help," she screams, kicking as hard as she can against the closet door, but it's nailed shut, and nobody can hear her. She drops to her knees and curls into a ball like she did as a little girl, praying someone will find her before it's too late. When the body of single mother Melissa Rollins is found trapped inside a bedroom closet in her immaculate suburban home, Detective Joe Furnier races to the scene. The small town of Greenfern is sweltering in a heat wave, and Joe is horrified to find that Melissa's heating was turned up to the max whilst she died of thirst. Who would kill a devoted mother in such a cruel way? Searching the house for clues, Joe's team discovers that the front door was locked from the inside, and with no signs of a break-in, they realize the killer must be someone Melissa knew, but everybody in the frame has an alibi. As she delves deeper into the case, Joe uncovers a link between Melissa and a recent cold case, another single mother who was tied up and brutally murdered. Someone is on a mission to kill local mothers, and Joe knows they will claim their next victim soon. But as temperatures continue to rise and the team works round the clock to stop a twisted killer, someone from Joe's past catches up with her. They're watching her family's every move, and they will stop at nothing to get revenge. Can Joe save the people she loves and catch the killer before it's too late? So because there's 3 different stories interwoven in this next book in this series, I thought I should read the summary. We have a victim named Melissa who was killed in a brutal way, and it appeared that she knew her killer. We have a cold case that Joe connects to this murder with a similar MO. And then we have a drama that involves Joe's family. So with those 3 things going on, what happened in this book? Well, first of all, you have an ingenious killer here. You have a killer that came up with a really good way to do what they wanted to do. And when I was reading this book, I couldn't help but think about a TV show that I have heard of many times. I've never seen it. I've never seen a single episode. And it's Dexter. Okay? Dexter murders with intent, and he feels that his murders are justified. At least that's the gist that I've gotten. Well, that's what we're going to find out in this book. We have a killer who is very motivated, and the killer is driven by a certain motivation, and that makes their reasons very clear. And what also makes it clear is we know early on exactly who the killer is. The mystery in the book is for Joe and her team to find out who the killer is, and to find out who the killer is before another single mother or another mother, period, gets murdered. More than that, there's the drama that involves Joe's sister, Sophie. They had a strained relationship, and now they've kind of come to some kind of terms, but now there's drama in her family again. And like the last part of the summary said, someone is watching that family and will stop at nothing to get revenge. So how does that tie in, or does it tie in at all to what's going on? Now, when you look at Joe, you have nothing, at least I have nothing but respect for her, especially like she has a relationship with Arnett, okay? And that relationship is it's going good, but she's so forced to be devoted into the work that she does, and all the while trying to sort out things with her sister. And then as all that's going on, as the chapters interweave, we get the killer's perspective. And then so it truly does, like the caption said, it becomes a race against time for Jo and her team to find who the killer is. This is a great book, and it's a great series. Like I said, I read the first 4 books. I gave most of them 4 stars. I did give, I think, book 3 5 stars, and I am going to give this book 5 stars as well. So that's the review for Her Silent Cry by M.M. Chouinard. And like I said, it's a Book of Joe publication. I'll link it in the description below, and hopefully you'll want to read it. I will say this. I know that you can read this as a standalone, but if you like continuity like I do, you may want to get all the books in the series. So there you have it. Bye-bye.